Marion County Trail could be the best value in bourbon-themed travel in Kentucky. You'll experience one of the Kentucky Bourbon Trail's crown jewels, one of the Bourbon Trail Craft Tour's top-rated stops, and something you can't find anywhere else. Organized tours of a bourbon barrel manufacturing facility, all in one place. It's the Marion County Trail. Take your time to tour, dine, shop, and stay all along the way. Explore world-famous Maker's Mark, a hot ticket item on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. Limestone Branch Distillery, home of world-famous Yellowstone bourbon, and one of the top-rated stops on the Kentucky Bourbon Trail Craft Tour. Kentucky Cooperage, the sprawling plant where the thriving bourbon industry's barrels are hand-built and seared with fire for bourbon aging flavor. And Lebanon, home of wonderful dining opportunities from home-cooked to chef-driven. Unique shopping opportunities, nowhere else to be found murals for your selfies, and overnight accommodations that range from traditional to bed and breakfast to bourbon-themed. Go to visitlebanonky.com for more details. Lebanon Tourist and Convention Commission, 270-692-0021.
It's the Bow Brothers for Two Shots on a Barrel. We can't thank you enough for joining in and listening to our show today. We do want to remind you, go out there and give us a review. Isn't that important, J-Bo?
It's very important for us to grow and to reach a larger audience, so please do it for us.
We got a cool thing out on Facebook. We got a Facebook group you can join. You can follow along with all kinds of crazy stuff that you put out there.
That's just the way it is. It's fun. It's good times. It's private, so we don't share anything off that page. It's strictly right there on Two Shots on a Barrel fan page.
Yeah, another cool thing we got, we have some fantastic sponsors we'll showcase throughout the show today, and we want to appreciate and show our respect for all of those. And for more information on that, you'll be able to catch the ad or go to our Facebook page and check those out. There you go. All right, it's without further ado, Two Shots on a Barrel podcast.
Two old boys ain't much for working. Two shots on a barrel and they're talking about bourbon. Talking about a few other things that they don't know. If you've got a question, no need to ask. They don't have a clue, so raise your glass. Take a sip with the Bowl Brothers. Now it's on with the show. From the heart of central Kentucky, the bourbon capital of the world, it's Two Shots on a Barrel with your host, a couple of hot shots of their own, the Bow Brothers.
Goodness gracious, J-Bo. I can't even, do I need to let you have a button over there that you push so that it kills your mic? Because you can't stop hacking.
I don't know what's wrong with me, man.
I mean, we're trying to run a professional podcast here.
Look, I'm inching my way up to the age of 50, okay? And I'm just breaking down.
Dude, I am way past that, and I don't hack like you do.
Look, man, I'm sorry, but I'm trying to get over the hack, but this bourbon is helping. Thank you, Bakers.
Well, drink some more, please.
I am, man. It's good stuff. Well, it's good to see you as well.
I'm in a bad mood.
I know you're always in a bad mood.
I'm in a bad mood. No, I'm in a sad mood, actually.
I'm kind of in a good mood.
Okay, let's go with the good word first.
One of our friends saved 2 lives last night from a burning building.
I agree.
Chad Hood, a hero in our town, bust through the windows and saved an elderly couple from burning in a fire last night.
100%. Chad Hood was their angel on earth last
Absolutely.
night. He happened to be going by at the right time. Mm-hmm. Kim says, "Oh my God, the house is on fire." And the next thing you know, Chad is saving their lives.
Yeah, not only got him out the front door, but ran to the back, busted through a door, and got an unconscious,
and started. Could you, if that was me, J-Bo, and my house was on fire, would you know how to do CPR?
I would get everybody else first, including the dogs, 14 dogs. Then I would come and check on you. But yes, man.
Well, I mean, that's spoken from somebody that, like, I nearly died from a fall and hitting my head with a concussion, and you were out putting Ice Ice Baby music to
video,
it for everybody to see.
That's true. But I still checked on you first.
Oh, my God.
Ah, man. And I also want to thank Brooklyn Leap for constantly putting posts out there about you falling on your front porch. Keeping the dream alive.
Listen, the next time I see Brooklyn, we are going to have a discussion.
We got a good team going here.
The last time I remember being in person and seeing Brooklyn, she was being mean that night. I hadn't seen her in a while. And then she does this little post, being your little mini me, being mean.
Brooklyn's a very nice lady. Thank you, Brooklyn.
Well, okay.
So what's going on, man?
It's all good. I mean, you pretty much stole my thunder with Chad saving lives. I mean, how can I say anything bad and sad now?
Well, go ahead and do your sad.
I'm going to do my sad.
Okay.
So that particular house you're talking about.
Yes.
Dude, my mama and Petpaw built that house.
Oh, really?
My mama and Petpaw built that house. As a kid, that's where, I mean, Mama would pick us up. We would go out there. We would hang out. We would go to the park. It's like a part of me burned up last night.
Gotcha. Man, it's sad. It was a pretty...
So can you see why I'm sad?
I can see why you're sad.
That was a hard... I got a text on my way to work this morning, and somebody said, I'm like, damn it.
Look, you can rebuild, but you can't bring back those 2 lives that Chad saved. You can rebuild that house.
I agree. See, there you go. You're making me feel guilty for being sad. All right, just talk about something else, J-Bo.
Let's talk about it. How about this snow that will never stop coming down? And
I'm disappointed in that. That makes me mad again.
I'm sorry.
Because they were saying we were supposed to have like a big snow,
yes.
And then apparently something down at the Gulf of America.
Yes.
Sorry, I messed that up. A storm pulled all the apparently moisture down there, and we missed out on
I was so mad
a bunch of snow.
I woke up and there was an inch of snow, and I'm like, what happened? I was so excited. I had all these plans, big videos to be made.
I mean, we almost had more snow last night as the system's going out than we did the first go around.
Nobody knows what's going to happen.
J-Bo, where are we doing our show from?
We are doing it from the Big Papa's studio right here in Lebanon, Kentucky, right on Main Street and the top floor of Lebanon Health and Fitness. And, man, we have a cool group in here today, and one of them drinks a lot. Goodness gracious, she's been hitting it hard.
Yeah.
She loves bourbon.
So you know how she does her bourbon.
She don't. But she tries.
Oh, my goodness gracious. We got some, this is going to be a fun day.
Yes, it is.
So we're going to go around, start to my left. Introduce yourself, tell us who you are and what's going on.
Yeah, Alex Smith with the A S Solutions and here in Lebanon, vice president and one of the owners there.
Fantastic.
Kayla Hoeck. I am the
She's
office
already
manager.
talking. She's already talking, J-Bo.
What the heck?
She said, I'm not talking. I'm not drinking bourbon. And she's already broke 2 of her rules. She's already broke 2 of her rules.
I asked her, Alex asked her, when's the last time you had bourbon? She was like,
About 10 years ago.
2015.
Oh, goodness gracious.
bad influence you are, Jim.
So, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. Kayla, this is actually not your first visit to the 2 Shots on a Barrel studio.
It is not.
You are a part of the illustrious Leadership Lebanon
I am.
class that we had a chance to host you guys. And so here, what are you laughing about? This is legitimate discussions right now.
It's so funny that we didn't have any impression on that group at all because they were thanking all these people for coming in. They didn't even say.
You know, I don't even think that now that see here we go again. This has done pissed me off again. That is true. That is a true story, J-Bo.
We had 0 impression. We must have sucked at our presentation.
You know what?
No.
That is so true because after every day, you know, they do a different day, and they've shown all these pictures out on their Facebook page. There was nothing from ours.
Oh, we spent the day at school grounds. La la la. Oh, we went here. Oh, we went there. We didn't.
You are exactly right.
Look, we got them.
If we didn't put something out there, nobody would have ever known they'd even come here.
We gave them bourbon. Who else gave them bourbon?
Yeah, and like to our face, they were like, "This is the best day ever," and then nothing.
Nothing.
You know, I had forgotten about that,
I went to
J-Bo.
work and told them it was great.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Jim. Just thought about it.
No, this. I'm okay. I got to calm down because I'm getting flustered.
What the heck?
All right. Go ahead.
You got this.
No, go ahead.
I'll come up with something else and mess you up. You go on with your paperwork over there.
No, I haven't even really. I don't know where to go with this paperwork, honestly. So you start us off.
All right, so we're drinking Bakers today, and we're finishing out the Bakers. And let me tell you, I forgot how
You talking about some high hanging fruit right there.
Bakers.
Like I was expecting you to really jump into this conversation, and you talk about.
No, you said rum with something, and I looked, and there were Bakers in my glass. Bakers is good.
You are going off the
hot.
rails quick on this show.
Gosh, dang it.
All right, you want me to get started?
I asked you to 5 minutes ago.
All right. So A&S Solutions.
Yes, sir.
That's where you guys are. First of all, just kind of because I was talking to somebody at work today, and they were like, "I'm having Alex Smith, Kayla, with A&S," and they were like, "Well, what do they do?" And I said, "Well, originally it was all about kind of shelving or whatever for." Like warehouses for Amazons and the Walmarts of the world. And then you guys, and he was like, well, what's that got to do with the bourbon? And I'm like, well, they got into the bourbon industry because they have steel shelving warehouses for the bourbon industry.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about A&S.
Yeah, so Josh and I started this originally. So I mean, we have A&S Installation, which is we're an installation company in the material handling industry. So building Amazon's pretty much anything structurally inside these, gigantic 1 million square foot warehouses. We build inside these buildings. So it's racking, mezzanines, conveyance systems. We even dabble into robotics. And then ultimately Solutions kind of started. We helped out Kayla Construction and Michter's there in Springfield by designing and providing a rack structure inside one of these precast tilt walls for barrel storage or rick house. And then we kind of just sat there and we were just like, well, why can't we just slap some siding and roofing on it like Buzick does and sell a rick house. And, it really first started with, Wally Dan. He really, I met with him and, telling him about the idea, and he loved it. He really challenged Josh and I. And, at first we kind of, we wanted to do it, and he kept pushing us, and we're very grateful for him to push us to, challenge ourselves, right? And so, that's kind of really how Solutions started, and it's been exciting because, you do something every single day, and in the material handling industry, it's like racking, conveyor, racking. It's like, all right, man, I got to quote this job again. It's really, really boring. And now the bourbon industry or the distilled spirits industry, it's really cool because it's unique, it's challenging, and the bourbon industry is just, you get to meet these guys, and every distillery has their own story, right? Yep. And how, they store barrels, why it's important, for a palletized warehouse, or is it, a 4 roses, 2-story tall warehouse versus, 7-story tall or heat cycling. So it's really cool getting out there, meeting everybody and trying to come up with a solution for them.
So, J-Bo, it's a great time to ask you a question and test your knowledge.
I knew this was coming.
Why is it that you even need a rick house?
You got to store your bourbon barrels, buddy.
Ding, 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 ding.
Goodness gracious.
That was a great answer.
Well, yeah, man.
Absolutely. J-Bo, is a wood-structured rick house the only rick house suitable to store bourbon barrels?
Well, obviously not if our boys here are building them out of metal.
What else could they be made out of, J-Bo?
Oh, gosh. Don't know.
Drink another glass of bourbon, I'll tell you.
Let's see.
So they could be made of, obviously, most people, you mentioned Buzick, Alex, the granddaddy of warehouses is Buzick's.
Yep,
I mean,
absolutely.
They are, when you talk about bourbon royalty.
Love you, Donna.
They're the standard for sure.
They are the standard for sure. So we talk about it. Wood obviously is one of those things. But I didn't know this, J-Bo.
Okay.
Also, there are apparently rick houses made from brick. Did not know that. Stone. And, of course, metal.
Yep.
Incredible. Have you ever seen any brick or stone?
No, I don't think I have.
I think Brown Foreman has a couple. Or
Really?
Woodford, maybe.
Okay.
I just remembered something, J-Bo.
Uh-oh.
Old Burnham warehouses, too.
There you go. And at Maker's Mark, they've got like that big area cut. It's almost cut into the mountain. You know what I'm talking about, Alex?
Cave, yep.
Yeah, it's like a cave, and they've got all kinds of barrels that are in there. Mm-hmm. So the other thing, storage-wise, is there somewhere else? Does bourbon barrels have to be stored on? J-Bo, stay with me here now. This is a serious question. Do they have to be stored on land?
On land? No, the Oceans has them on the boat.
Which is one of them that you know that has them on a boat?
Excuse me? What'd you say?
Which is a distillery that
Right.
you know is prominent for having them on a boat.
Right, Jefferson.
Oh, good.
Well, there's another one on the barge.
Look here at this
gosh, I'm
at this
trying to
bourbon knowledge.
Yeah. I deal with this guy many times. I can't think of his name. Do you know the distillery?
The barge. Come on, J-Bo.
Let me text.
His family does. I believe they build barges. That's kind of their background.
I'm gonna text.
Google that.
So they've got metal racking in there.
While
as well.
we're Googling that, so Alex, we've talked a little bit about A&S. We haven't talked about you. We know you're a co-owner of A&S along with Josh Allender. But what is? Are you a bourbon guy? Are you living the bourbon? Tell like from a personal standpoint, who is Alex Smith?
Yeah, absolutely. I live in Bardstown, from Bardstown, so
A bourbon capital of the world, right?
Just being, I remember being younger, going over to Booker's house, with my dad and Little Freddie there, and I'm, just, it's such a small world, just. Yes, I love bourbon. It's a small industry. Everybody knows everybody.
Now, are you and Little Freddie about the same age?
Yes, we are the same age. Yeah.
So, all right. Is that something that just Little Freddie grew up with, type of deal? I mean, he was destined to be follow in his dad's footsteps.
Yeah, but Little Freddie, he's doing his own thing, right?
Yeah,
he's making
Little book.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
just so yes, he's destined for Jim Beam. I don't want to speak for him, but it's pretty cool seeing what he's doing there at Jim Beam. He's putting down his own foot.
Oh, absolutely. Like his dad before him, like his granddad before him, right?
Absolutely.
Did you find out about the barge thing, J-Bo?
Hey, I text Lil Bino and I'm looking on here. So just give me a second.
You still haven't found it though?
No, man.
I mean, you've had plenty of time to look up.
I believe they're down in Paducah.
That sounds familiar.
I should know this.
All right, so you are a bourbon guy. You live in the bourbon capital of the world. You are a co-owner of A&S.
I'm a twin.
A twin.
Yeah.
There's two
Yeah,
of you.
Identical.
That means there's two of him, J-Bo.
Good gosh.
You wouldn't tell the difference if you walked in.
Seriously, identical. Identical.
Yeah.
So you could actually be your twin brother right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You may not be Alex Smith right now.
I might be Andy. we did do some switching in high school.
What was the name of that movie? You know this, Kayla. Remember the movie where they switched?
Yes, but I can't think.
Look that one up too, J-Bo.
Is it called Ingram?
Yeah. O.H. Ingram. Hank Ingram is the
I got it. That's it.
Yeah, O.H. Ingram. I believe they got 2 barges now.
So they store the bourbon?
Yeah, and then the barge, the roof, actually, they open it completely up.
Wow.
And so, like, in the summertime, it's hot.
Get direct
They
heat.
open the entire roof up.
Wow.
And, pretty unique.
Okay, from a personal standpoint, now we know a couple of things about Kayla.
What?
She, like,
I gotta be nice. She's in arm reach for me, man.
this is the first time in 10 years she's drank a little bourbon.
What kind does she have?
she had Matthew McConaughey's
Long Branch.
Long Branch,
Wild Turkey.
of which you said had no oomph to it,
Right.
and Kayla would disagree with that statement.
She almost flew out of the chair.
Yeah.
Well, she went to town right out of the gate.
Oh, yeah.
she shot it
She
right
smoked
back.
it, man.
What else do we know? Kayla we thought maybe would be quiet during this podcast,
She said she wasn't going to talk.
and she's not been quiet.
Yes, she has.
I will tell you the third thing about Kayla that you may not know.
What's that?
She is, and I bet you Alex will back me up on this, she is the superstar of A&S.
Yes. She
Superstar.
she keeps Josh and I.
So, what's your
under wrap.
official title there?
She is superstar. That's her title. If you want to know anything, forget Alex and Josh. Go straight to the superstar.
Gotcha. Can I ask her the one question that keeps coming back to me about these metal setups?
Absolutely.
All right, I'm going to ask you.
Oh gosh.
It seems like if you're in a metal building, does it get hotter than a normal wooden building, rick house?
It would.
So
And it gets colder too.
Okay, so would that change the flavor profiles of somebody's?
I mean, theoretically, but the heat difference. I mean, I don't think it's substantial. Like, hey, in the summertime, the metal rick house is 10 degrees warmer,
Right.
But it definitely gets colder. But yeah, I mean, I would imagine, it would.
It just seems like if you go into
I
a
agree.
metal barn or something in the summertime, you're like, oh my
it's-
gosh.
Yeah, it's a lot hotter.
Yeah.
Than,
And it's really wild. I was down in Jackson. We're building rick house for Jackson Purchase Distillery right now, and was down there on Monday.
We love those guys.
Yeah, they're awesome. But I went into one of the rick houses they're loading, and it's 15 degrees outside, and you go to the very top floor, and man, it's like 40 degrees, or 50 degrees. I was like, man, the difference,
Right.
The heat change is wild.
The whole time when Will Knight and I were talking about these buildings, I was like, man, it just seemed like it'd be so hot. And I always wondered, because we've heard, and we're still learning, changes in temperatures gives you better bourbon. Mm-hmm. And so that's just something that stayed with me.
Yeah, I would imagine if you compared it, I would say it gets a little hotter, a little colder, but I don't think it's substantial amount. Yeah,
Okay.
no, I wouldn't think it would be.
All right, so it begs the question. There's no like the temperature and all of the elements and the control in a traditional wood structured warehouse. There's no setting a thermostat or whatever. It's whatever Mother Nature gives you, right? Is that the same with a metal structure?
Correct. Yeah. Unless you do, you can heat cycle too. Kind of like what I was telling you, with our good partners, Kayla Construction and Michter's, it's a rick house, and they heat cycle. And I believe Buffalo Trace, they got just metal cladding, and they heat cycle as well. So just small heaters, but I don't know that for sure. But for the most part, theoretically, yeah, it's just a rick house, and it's not climate controlled and no insulation, and you want it to get as hot and as cold as possible.
Sweet.
So you've partnered with a lot of distilleries already. We're going to talk about some of those. And then I want to talk about, when we come back as well, you had mentioned off the air the relationship with the superstar that is Buzick's. You guys are probably each other's biggest cheerleader in this. And so I want to talk a little bit more about kind of how that all comes together, which J-Bo is just another continued theme of the partnerships that we've witnessed and seen in the bourbon industry.
Absolutely, man. Everybody seems to pretty much get along, and if somebody needs help, there's always somebody there to walk you through. And I know the Blinkos would be right there to help you. Any questions arrive.
Which brings us back to the Blinkos. I thought y'all were like best friends, J-Bo, and they would have been on the show a long time ago. But apparently, you do not have that much pull.
Look, I've asked. I'm just waiting. Donna.
Do I need to start trying to be friends with Donna?
I think I need to just ask Leslie to make it happen for me.
Well, whatever you. How long have we been doing this show?
About 3 years now.
Like even before we started, you're like, we're gonna get the Blinkos. We're gonna get the Blinkos.
Well,
It's never happened.
I don't know what's going on. Thanks for
False advertising. All right, we'll be
Boy.
back on Two Shots. Exciting news for Two Shots on a Barrel. We have a brand new sponsor. Hey, this is Jimbo for Two Shots. Good Buddies Brewing Company, our newest sponsor. I got to tell you, they have it going on. Located in the heart of the bourbon country right here at 120 West Martin Luther King Avenue in Lebanon, Kentucky. All kinds of great craft pours, including many concoctions put together by master crafter Ray Osborne. He's also assisted by his beautiful bride, Beth Osborne. They are the newest and brightest in micro craft breweries in good old Kentucky. Make sure you go out to their Facebook page. You can easily find it at Good Buddies Brewing Company. And don't forget, when you're in town on the Bourbon Trail, to stop by Good Buddies Brewing Company. Again, located at 120 West Martin Luther King Avenue, Lebanon, Kentucky. Good Buddies Brewing Company. We're happy to have you as a sponsor right here on Two Shots on a Barrel. There pretty much comes a time in everybody's life where you need a good attorney. And Two Shots, we recommend the law office of Don L. McCauley.
Absolutely. If you want somebody to fight for your rights, man, I couldn't think of anybody better.
Criminal law, bankruptcy, you name it, Don McCauley, that's who you need to call. It is 692-0784 right here in Lebanon, Kentucky, located at 144 West Main Street in Lebanon.
We love Don McCauley, and you will too.
Back to the Two Shots on a Barrel studio, and of course it's sponsored by our great friends. It's actually officially the Big Papa Smokehouse studio.
Let me tell you what.
They've taken precedence over Two Shots.
I was stopped in there the other day with Salem, trying to expand his, eating habits.
Yeah, because what is it, Sabo?
Cheesy bread.
Yeah,
cheese sticks. If it has cheese in it, he's on board. But so we went out there, and he is loving everything at Big Papa's right now. So we've been going to Big
What's
Papa's.
his go-to when he goes there?
Grilled cheese.
He is sure expanding his horizons.
Tater tots.
The grilled cheese ribeye is really good.
It's real good.
That's
and
my
the grilled
go-to.
cheese chicken.
Somebody else said the grilled cheese
Brisket.
Yes.
Yes.
They said that's delicious.
It is
Fantastic.
really good.
It's fantastic.
My go-to, I have been on a Big Papa Smokehouse grilled chicken salad
It's
kick.
good.
And it's like,
Huge.
I'm telling you, it is huge. There's like a full chicken breast, and it must be a full head of lettuce. I'm serious.
Hey.
It's a bunch, J-Bo, and then you get a whole boiled egg.
Yes. It's good.
I'm just on that kick.
Look, I ordered coleslaw because you said it was fantastic.
Oh, you got to put it on the pulled pork though.
Gotcha. I'll do that next time.
Have you? Did you just do it that one time?
Yes.
You haven't tried it again?
No.
Well,
I'll do it on the barbecue next time.
yeah.
Yeah. Sounds better on barbecue.
But I think we talked about it.
yeah, but
I don't
I've
know,
only
a
done
few
it
weeks
once.
ago.
Yeah, but it's good.
Have you been back since we talked about
I
it? though?
have, but I try to get everything else that y'all tell me to get, so it's always something different.
So, Alex, have you had the famous Bow Brothers breakfast burger?
I have not.
Oh, Alex.
Just
It's
another
so good,
reason
man.
I'm flustered.
Goodness. It
do
is
you
so good.
do you like breakfast burgers?
Oh, I love them.
Oh, then you are gonna love this one. It's a tongue twister, though.
It is a tongue twister, but it is a big old meal. You will be full if you order that.
Have you tried it, Kayla?
I
Kayla,
have not.
What is your go-to when you go to Big Papa's?
A piece of grilled chicken.
She had it today, didn't you? Yeah.
What the heck? You're just
There
like
just for a slice of chicken.
oh my gosh.
that's like me. One time I went to Missy's Out of the Way Cafe, and I got one pork chop and nothing else, just a pork chop. Missy's like, I'm ashamed just to serve you a pork chop. That was in my slim and finer younger days.
That's okay.
Now I don't care. Bring me them SOBs and everything
Bring
else.
that head of lettuce.
It was.
Let's go.
All right, let's get back to the show, J-Bo.
Love you, Big Papa.
All right, we talked about a lot of distilleries. You guys have had the opportunity. But before we even get to that, you guys had to go through a lot of tests and studies and things like that just to make sure that it was going to be up to specifications to hold enormous amounts of bourbon barrels.
Yeah. So ultimately, I mean, we've built rack-supported buildings before, and it's not uncommon in our industry. I mean, you can go by, Ford, and you see the tall building. That's a rack-supported building. Or GFS, they're in Treppersville, they're really tall building. Those are rack-supported buildings. So, originally when we were kind of coming up with this idea, we A&S Installations. We build for all the top manufacturers, in the country. So originally we went out and we had a design and we submitted and to get a bid. And then when we submitted it to, Wally Dan, he's like, holy cow, it was high. It was crazy high.
But at the time, a lot of that was dictated by steel prices too.
It actually at that time it wasn't.
Okay.
So then, that's kind of where Wally comes in and really, forces Josh and I to, push the envelope, dig deep, So and we knew what it would cost. So Michter's Distillery, we knew what the steel cost was. It was like, all right, why do we have to do something special that's going to cost us, $10 million for a small warehouse? Like, we can get this down. So that's when. Came up with the design. We started knocking on doors, just trying to find a structural engineer that, would even take us on. And I couldn't tell you how many people just said, no, like, oh, we ain't going to touch it. And so we ended up finding a structural engineer up in South Bend, Indiana. And they're all Notre Dame graduates. Originally they were like, yeah, this seems really cool. We'll take this on and we could do this, but we need to validate it, before we're going to throw our stamp on it. So we went through an extensive structural, or I guess material testing at the University of Notre Dame. So University of Notre Dame Structural Engineering Department, which the Kevin Walsh, he was actually he's in charge of Structural Engineering Department. He was the gentleman I first started talking to, and so we did this extensive material testing, and it was, testing the rigidity and stiffness, and when does those connections break, right? How much force or how long does it take? So now they validated it, and it was able to throw their stamp on there. So that was big for us, because then it took a $10 million warehouse down to 5 or 6. Now we could be price competitive.
Holy cow!
Yeah, and at the end of the day, it comes to these distillers. It's, hey, how much does it cost per barrel? How cheap can we put these barrels in there? $10 million. You're not even in the game,
right?
So now we can be price competitive. And then the COVID steel market went crazy. We're so dependent on the steel market, so yeah.
Is there any climate differences between, because J-Bo brought up a good point about a metal building as compared to a wood structured building, but is that significant enough, or is that something that it can be compensated somehow?
I don't believe it's significantly different than a wooden rick house. I would say there is difference, but at the end of the day, I think it comes to how tall is your warehouse. We were kind of talking the other day when I was at Jackson Purchase, 15 degrees outside, I go to the 5th floor and it's 50 or 45, right?
Right.
So the higher you go, the warmer it gets.
Yeah.
But the difference and I think it's minimum. I would say probably in the winter, it probably gets a little, well, I'll say that. And then I went into the warehouse, it's 50 degrees. So.
Yeah. So when you talk about some of the distilleries that you guys have worked with, Rabbit Hole, which is one I remember, one of the first ones, right?
They are the first ones that took a risk on us.
Those guys and Mickers, I guess, was, but also Maker's Mark.
Yeah, we've done a little bit for them. Not really racking or barrel storage, but we've helped them with some, safety gates.
Right.
Small stuff.
Which is an important part, regardless if we're talking a wood structure warehouse or a metal or whatever the case might be. We hear about injuries in the warehouses.
Yes.
If whatever, anybody that can help with safety, that's a crucial part of these warehouses.
Yeah, and primarily, that's our focus. Being in the material handling industry, the Amazons, the UPSs of the world, there's a different level of safety that we've got to implement.
Right.
And we've kind of taken that and transitioned it into the distilled spirits industry. So, even we've incorporated, David Whalen at DWE. He does a lot of our electrical work, and these barrel shafts. The gates. We got interlocks in there, so when these elevators go up, you can't open that gate until that elevator's on that floor, and you can't move that elevator until that gate's closed.
Oh, that's good.
So when people, just trying to do everything we can to help eliminate any kind of accidents.
Right.
Yeah, so
That's awesome. I got a question. Just thought of it. If I put Donald and his team building a wooden rick house next to you while you're building a metal rick house, which one takes longer to build?
Well, depends. So when we build ours, it takes us about four and a half months for a 25,000 barrel warehouse. Thing is, we've got 12, 15 guys there. The way we can build it, it probably might take 5 months, depending on the weather. Like right now, Jackson Purchase one we're building is taking a little bit longer, but we stand our vertical members, so we're building side to side or east to west. Buzick's they'll stack it on top. So when Buzick builds, first floor, second floor, when they're on the third floor, their electricians and sprinkler guys are on first floor. They're running, pipe and wire.
Right.
We can't do that until, we kind of build out.
Right.
So we're pretty much, for the most part, 90% of our building is built before we can get any other trades in there.
Okay.
So, and kind of how the rack system is, it's kind of like a Lego set. I mean, it goes together quick. These rick house Jackson Purchase, I think there's 700 frames or so. And if we go to an Amazon, our guys can stand 150, 200 frames a day. So it's a little different because it's combined and we're bringing them all together. But, the builder set, it goes quick. It goes really, really fast. But yes, we couldn't build it as fast as them just because, but we're right there with them. And that's a key, focus for us. It's like, hey, we got to dig deep, be price competitive. So we're right where we want to be. We don't want to be cheaper than Buzick's. We're not ever going to be cheaper than Buzick's. And we're so dependent on steel prices. But the next big thing for us is we got to be timing. We got to build it faster. How can we build it faster? How can we turn it over? So that's we've had a lot of different design changes that's helped us cut out. I think we've cut out 20% of the timing just by design changes. So.
Shout out Craig Beam. Shout out Nicole Beam. Shout out Danielle Willett. Prayers to Danielle and her family at the recent loss of of her dad. But if I'm Jackson Purchase and I'm Craig Beam, why is it? What is the kind of like the factor that says, all right, I want to go with you guys? Is there one that is kind of like, all right, look, I love Buzick's. They're the granddaddy. They will make me an awesome warehouse, but I think this time I'm going with A&S.
Well, where Jackson Purchase is down in Hickman, Kentucky, they're right on the fault. High seismic value, high. I mean, it's Buzick's can build down there, but that is another level of engineering, and that's a lot of a lot of work. I mean, it's a risk building down there. We were able to do that, so it's not we didn't have to change our design to build down there on the fault. So that I think that was a big deciding factor. Just reassurance, right?
Right.
So
Makes sense. Pretty cool stuff. All this happening right here in Lebanon, Kentucky.
That's the cool part.
Yeah.
I mean, so you guys are right here in the heart of the Bourbon Trail. You're right here in Marion County, Kentucky. People probably go past your building on US 68 every day, all day, and do not have a clue
what we do.
what you guys are doing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just the truth. I know when I went once upon a time out to see your facility, and I'm like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
Had absolutely zero idea of what you guys have going on. And listen, J-Bo, there's only so many boats in the ocean.
That's right. Look, I'm sitting at a 24-hour food drive, and this young guy comes up and sits with me for the night.
Who?
Little Will Knight.
Yeah.
Ah.
And he talked for 2 hours about the place he's helping out here in town. And
This would not to be confused with Big Will Knight.
Yeah, that's his daddy. But look, he ranted and raved about that place and how much fun it was to work there. And I was like, I'm going to have to figure out who these people are because I have no idea who you're talking about. And man, you made a big impression on that guy's life, man. He loved it.
Yeah, no, it's fun, but ultimately, man, we're all across the country, so that's why Solutions and the distilled spirits division we're building is really refreshing for Josh and I, because I mean, I think right now, next week I'm going to have to go to Sacramento, California. We're doing work in Goodyear, Arizona. We're in Charlotte, North Carolina. I mean, we're all over the place. So that's why a lot of people around here don't really know who we are.
That's one of the things that I remember even back 2 or 3, 4 years ago, whenever it was, that I went out there and met with you guys. It was like, there's only you and there's only Josh. How in the crap are you all able to get all over the freaking country and be able to manage this?
Yeah, it's wild.
I know the answer now, though. Your twin brother's helping you.
Yeah. Not getting paid.
And one thing I like about A&S is they're big supporters of the community.
They are.
So
well, I mean, so Josh all of his kids have been involved in athletics. That's important to Josh and Marlena, which brings me to my next question. Kayla, this is your opportunity. I've already tried to help you. I have called you a superstar. I mean, if that's not enough for Josh to give you a humongous raise, I don't know what it is, but it's your opportunity right now to say something about Josh and Alex that will really seal the deal.
I mean, honestly, anybody that asks me, I will tell you I love my job and I love Josh and Alex. We're like brother and sister. I mean,
that's great.
We may or may not cuss each other a little.
Pretty often.
But no, I love it and I love what I do. And I learn something new every day.
That's awesome. First time, I probably have forgotten this, and I probably knew the story once upon a time. But where was the connection with you and Josh, Alex? How did you guys get connected?
So Josh and I used to work for Ron Wimsett Upright Systems out of Bardstown.
Okay.
Yeah, and Josh was he was running crews there, traveling the country, and at the time I had graduated college and serving tables was boring.
Yeah.
So I knew Ron Wemsett, and he said, "Hey, why don't you just do this job?" And I was like, "Well, I'll go check it out." And man, he, I think we were doing a finish line in Indianapolis, man, and he threw it at me. He didn't give me no slack, and man, ever since then we traveled the entire country. We're roommates, and I mean, it was we became really, really tight. So yeah, that's how we met, and really A&S started. We're building all these jobs, and they have these young project managers and engineers that just didn't really know anything. We were sitting in the truck, and we literally created an LLC, and we were going to start a company, and we were going to be project management consultants. Ron Webster was going to help push us to do that, and that's how A&S started, and it kind of it transitioned to an actual install crew with 100 kids, so
Yeah.
but yeah, no,
That's awesome.
Fantastic. Now, look, if anybody wants to get in touch with you, where can they find your information?
yes, ANSGroupLLC.com, or my email's alex@asgroupllc.com, and Kayla's the same, Kayla@asgroupllc.com, and Josh at ANSGroupLLC.com.
Love it, man.
I get a percentage of your raise. Okay.
Okay.
I got it. Guys, we appreciate y'all coming in. It has been a pleasure. I've learned so much.
Yes.
For sure. Kayla, the next time you come down to visit us, we'd appreciate if you put a few pictures out.
Okay.
All right. For Two Shots on a Barrel, I'm Jabo.
I'm J-Bo.
Adios until next time.
Thank you, guys.
That was awesome.
Are you looking for a clean, fun podcast that you can relate to? Well, we've got it for you. Cross the Line. The 1524 originates out of Indiana. Former high school rivals, now our buddies sitting around a speakeasy bar, talking about common day events, common things. We keep it light, they keep it easy. It's a good time. Check out Cross the Line. 1524. You can find it on all the podcast apps and players. You can also check them out at crosstheline1524.com or check them out on Facebook, Cross the Line 1524.
Lisa Kearns doesn't want to just sell you a house. She wants to find you a home. If you've been thinking about making a move, she'd love to help. She knows you've got many choices when choosing a real estate agent, but not all agents are the same. Her clients are the heart of her business, and she takes pride in providing exceptional service, knowledge, and transparency while helping you navigate the real estate market. With her by your side every step of the way, she can assist you in real estate needs that make buying and selling a smooth, enjoyable process. Call Lisa Kearns, Realtor with Exit Realty Homestead, 270-402-4036.
For all your full-service auto repair needs, it's Big O Tires, 2 locations, Bardstown and Lebanon, J-Bo.
That's right. Billy Taft will take good care of you. Man, if you need new tires, new windshield wipers, whatever, Billy Taft has everything you need for your vehicle.
2 locations. If you're in town on the Bourbon Trail and tires messed up, whatever the case might be, you can stop in at Bardstown location or Lebanon. Give them a try. Billy Taft's the best in the business.
That's right. We love those guys. That's Big Old Tires of Bardstown and Lebanon.